Hello everybody, Corey here. In this video we will go over ULTY, what I'm doing, the ULTY, and we're going to do the daily roundup here. As a reminder, I am not a licensed investment or financial advisor, and all I'm doing is gathering the data to present to you for you to make your own decisions and form your own opinions. Just a reminder that the YieldMax ETFs are extremely risky. You can find the risk listed below on the YieldMax website where they fully define those. So I'm going to look at this up. I'm going to look at this up front because I tend to forget this, but I did open it early on. I have to make sure I'm in the right account here. All right, so this is what we looked like today, but to ULTY's defense, this is what the stock market looked like overall at the end of the day. It just sloping off. Some of them just sort of tanked there in the last few minutes. As I watched and was trying to figure out what I wanted to buy. There's always buying opportunities. But anyway, these are all the ones listed. And in fact, some of these, look at, I know we'll talk about it on the list, but MicroStrategy, they had earnings yesterday. So I think we talked about that one this morning for yesterday's videos. I almost went to sleep early tonight too, but I don't want to be rushing in the morning like I was having to do. There was another one here. I'm not sure if it's still in here or not, but SMCI here, you can look at that. And after hours, it has dropped 10%, because that had earnings today as well. Oh, and Root, look at Root, 69. But in after hours, it was up to $89. In fact, I had one of those. Actually, I bought a few of these within ULTY when they were down really low. And then, of course, sold high, and Root was one of those today. I probably sold too early, but I tend to hold on to it. I'm like, oh, it'll do better, and then it does it, and then I wish I would have sold it. So I'd rather sell for a profit, regardless if it might be less or whatever later. But, less than what I could have gotten. But anyway, just wanted y'all to see this. And let's look at our intraday here. So here's our intraday view, of course, and you have your pre-market and aftermarket there as well. So we can see that here on SMCI, that big, huge drop right there after hours for their earnings. And I don't know what's going on here, but look at Wayfair. It was like way up, up, up. And then it made a huge, it was a huge decline. Well, this one's sort of lift is sort of the same. I don't know. And then you can see these just sort of started out and then went huge. And you can see Root did absolutely nothing all day compared to looking at the rest of these. And then in after hours, they were up. And then Carvana, I don't know what it did right there. But I'm pretty sure it had earnings as well. Nope, that's tomorrow. So it says it right here. Post-market earnings release tomorrow. Shareholder sales $8 million in common stock. Wow. All right. Anyway, yeah, lots going on with earnings season here. But I know. Let's move on over here to our sheet. All right, so here we have all of our data, 64.4 million in net assets, same outstanding shares there, a little over 4 million. And then we have all of our stocks here with when they were added, the most recent ad, because some of these have been here multiple times. And then these are sorted by the current IV. So we have Root here with 163% IV. And then we have Riley following behind it, our recently re-added one there at 159%. And then we have Vertiv at the bottom of 56%. And it looks like in phase right there, 57% right there with it. Let's move on. We can see these here. We'll put these in order. We can see the numbers here on the screen easier. So we have ULTY there that was down almost 3% today to 1473, which isn't a lot when we look at cents for that one. But the S&P looks like it was down 1.5%. We can see here that MicroStrategy was way down. This shows negative 18%. It had, earnings last night, and then of course we had the, I want to say quadunk at the end of the day. Just, I guess, I've noticed now that I'm beginning to say some of the things that I hear on the trading show all day long in my videos. I'm like, I didn't realize it later, but yeah, quadunk is what I keep wanting to say here. But we have B. Riley. I mean, we just added that back, and negative 11%. Clean Spark. Anything to do with Bitcoin today was down, just like yesterday and the day before. Of course, I don't know where we're at now, but I know during the day, Bitcoin was around 60,000, and it still is. So as of right now, at 11:45 on April 30th. $60,300. So not looking good for Bitcoin. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, not looking too great there. All right. And then of course we have coin, negative 7%. So all of this, we had the three like we already saw on the other screen. We have Root, which we saw came way up after hours, Mind Medicine, and Viking Therapeutics there. If we come over here to the trades, honestly, this is just fixing a trade that I had pointed out yesterday on the Trades and Holdings, if you watched it, where I don't know if they just did a typo and typed the wrong number of shares. I don't know what they did, but it was corrected on today's thing. We can see here that this is a lot, they're negative 37 cents. I looked at that yesterday, and I think it was like positive 12, and I found it interesting. So, yeah, positive 12 to now negative 37 cents. So it's saying that the net assets of these is bringing the stock price down 37 cents a share. I'm just going to look. So that's 27.37. Is that 42? Why am I doing math in my head? I should be asleep. Should not be doing math right now. 15.16 minus 14. Okay, 43-cent difference. And then I just said the net asset of that is bringing the stock down 37. All right. So it's positive 6, so a few cents off from what yesterday's was. Sorry, just trying to see if I can connect the dots with anything here. But we can see that MicroStrategy, is bringing the stock price down more than anything. So it's bringing it down 23 cents a share, with coin being 12 cents a share. So Bitcoin related stuff here. If we take that 23 and the 12, that's 35, and we add Clean Spark, that's 40. I'm glancing. So yeah, 40 cents right there. That's Bitcoin related, bringing the stock price down here. So, and I know they're not Bitcoin and it's not BITO and stuff like that, but by holding this or some of the YieldMax, MicroStrategy and coin, and possibly holding YBIT or something, there's lots of exposure that you're exposing yourself to by doing that. Having so many different things similar, but I don't know, just too much Bitcoin stuff going on there. And I'm not a Bitcoin person. I don't know a lot about it, so don't come at me with your bets and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's going to go back up. Maybe it's not. I personally do not know. I think somebody posted yesterday on the YBit. He was talking about the bull run only being 100 days, but I know Ethan's been talking about it being a whole year thing, so I have no clue what's going on with that. But anyway, sorry, I get sidetracked. At the bottom here, we can see that C is still bringing the stock price up, which is positive 16 cents a share. Hopefully, we'll go back up though, before the end of the week. I guess it doesn't have to be by the end of the week, as long we can not have to pay to close out any of our short calls, and then gives us a couple of weeks though for the stock price to come up for our synthetic positions. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Sorry for dragging this out. It seems and bring me going on about Bitcoin. But anyway, I'll let y'all go and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.